Hi guys, my name is Steve B. I want to talk to you a little bit today about staying sober for today. Today happens to be October 31st, 2025. Most of the world calls it Halloween. The thing that when I first came into recovery, I was involved in witchcraft, and I was the head of two of the three groups that I belonged to. They were my babies, and we had a lot of people that were involved with them too, and it was the first time I ever did anything like that, or was the head of anything. I was always the bottom of everything. But I can honestly say that it was quite an experience, and it was my rebellion period. I wanted to get into something that was as far from God as I could think of, and well, I thought that was, that's about like going to the devil if you want, and God, I was sure didn't love me, and it didn't have anything good for me, and didn't want me. So that was my rebellion period, and I did that. Hooked up with another woman who was into the same thing. Finally, I moved out of my place and I moved into her house. And it became really a witch house. I we were I had an indoor ritual room in there. It was really something else, and we had and I created actually an outdoor ritual place too, and it was fantastic. It was, I planted stones. I was really into it. When I got into something, I really get into it full force, like my recovery. But I planted rocks in different corners of the house, and we had a ritual place outside, right that was fenced in, and it was like I had these pillars, and we had candles, and we had all kinds of stuff. It was pretty wild, and I like I said, I got into it full force, and we dealt with a lot of people through the years, and I me and her were also part of something. I think it was kind of like, I don't know, lightweight or whatever, but it was the Pagan Alliance Network, and we were members of that with some people down in the Fairfield area, and I got nothing out of that really. Um, but anyway, guys, that's what I was doing when I came into recovery. So but I had a desire not to drink, so that made it okay for me to be a part to for me to be a part of the group, and the same thing goes today. But I don't do that stuff anymore. I ended up meeting a girl in recovery, and we ended up getting married and having kids, and that was the end of the witchcraft stuff for me. But that was a big part of my life when I first came in, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a big part of my life. And today recovery kind of like took the place of all of that. I wanna help as many people as I can, and how do I do that except you know offering this group down here. It's been dwindling. It's been really floundering, and I don't know how we're gonna do, because people are funny when it's cold. They don't want to come out. They don't want to come out. They're scared. They're scared. I'm not scared. I love coming out here, being outside. Just throw on more clothes. Put on a put on a hoodie, or your knit hat, or whatever you got to do. You know, to brace yourself from the cold. Um, I hang out with my squirrel friends here. I love feeding them, and they love me feeding them. So I don't know what's going to go on today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, the world calls it Halloween. We called it Samhain. Spelled funny though. Sam Hain is how it looked like it was spelled. Samhain, and that was our highest holiday of the year. We did all the moons. We did the new moon. We did the full moon. We did all the holidays, and we had our group come over, and they bought stuff to eat, and it was a lot of fun. But I'm here to tell you today that that was kind of a tough thing when I first came into recovery, because my idea of recovery um, was staying, just staying off the booze. Don't drink and go to meetings. I used to say that all the time, and it's like, well, I could do that. I could don't drink and go to meetings. I will, as a matter of fact, don't drink and go to meetings, and I've been doing that going on. I'm to January 1st. It'll be 33 years, but so it's actually 32 years and 11 months, or around there. It's pretty damn close, but it's only one day at a time, guys. Don't overwhelm yourself with anything else. It's a day at a time, and a day at a time you can do this. A day at a time I could do this. I want you guys to have what I have, and how do you do that? By doing what I do. I go to a lot of meetings. I go to a meeting a day, sometimes two. Um, I talk to another alcoholic every day, and I don't know. I just think it's fantastic. Recovery is the best thing in the world that ever happened to me, and I want to share it with you guys. I want to share it with you guys. One day at a time. I've been doing what I couldn't do, but with God's help. So, guys, give me a like and subscribe, and please leave a comment. I'd love to chat with you. God bless you. Love you.